I'm craving some privacy because in behind those big maples are my neighbors. So we built this fence. First thing we needed to do, order some wood, get some cement, rent a cement mixer, and a hole digger. Next, we needed to figure out where exactly this fence is going to go. So we brought it in a foot off of our property line, marked where the holes were going to be, and started digging. We never built a fence before, and really, this wasn't difficult. But we needed to be precise, figuring out where exactly in the hole the post needed to be for it to be level before pouring the cement. That's why you see a board at the top of the fence. We put a fence board in the center of each post and then screwed them on. And then we braced the bottom of each fence post to be level in the hole, all while making sure everything was plumb.
Well, that's all we got done today because digging holes and putting concrete in holes to level posts is very difficult. And it took us all bloody day.
Okay, this was difficult. It was exhausting to try and get the posts level so that we could get each one of the fence boards on later perfectly. Oh, and about the cement, I don't care what anybody tells you about mixing cement. It is no joke. And in the past, we used a wheelbarrow, but we've learned a valuable lesson. A cement mixer is your friend. Those bags weigh 66 pounds each, and I didn't lift one of them. But you know what? Dave slept great that night. Anyways, when we started planning out this fence, our original idea was to have the fence span the length behind the shed, but we completely forgot that we cut down two really big trees back there, just like these two. As a matter of fact, they were sitting side by side and they were dead, so we didn't want them to come down in one of our hurricanes. We actually had the stumps ground down, so when Dave did start digging a hole there, he ran into those stumps. That's why we stopped the fence exactly where we did. And this is a privacy fence. It's not made to keep animals in or out, which is kind of sad because I do have a lot of deer that come and eat my garden. All in all, it took us, just the two of us, one full day to get those posts level and the cement all poured. And then Mother Nature had another plan for us and decided to rain for the next few days. So we just waited till the next weekend to put up the fence boards. This fence cost us $1,600 Canadian, and we ordered all of our materials from Kent. We did do a price comparison with Home Depot, but they were a little more expensive, not by much, and their delivery wasn't free, but Kent's delivery was free. We ended up returning two of the posts and buying a dozen more cement bags.
But.
Now, because this wasn't our idea of a traditional fence, we also thought that it might be smart to add another board in behind the fence, just to each of the panels to make sure that the fence boards don't bow. Dave tried that backwards forwards little trick to make sure the wood didn't split, and it worked. I saw a YouTube video once where a guy put landscape fabric on the back of his fence to provide more privacy for both of his neighbors. We thought maybe this was going to be a good idea. I don't know. If it's not a good idea, I can always take it down. I don't want to tell you what to do or how to build a fence. I just wanted to show you how we did it. And I also wanted you to see my order. So I took a screenshot and then I marked it up on my phone to show you what we actually paid. So we thought initially we would spend $1,400. We would order 120 fence boards, 10 posts, and 20 bags of cement. We grossly underestimated the cement. The fence boards, we still have a few left over, and the posts we took back two. Then we had the rentals. So we rented everything on a Friday and we got it for the whole weekend for the price of one day. And we had to return it on the following Monday. So that was $120 well spent, believe me, because don't mix cement by hand, especially that many bags. We really didn't think we would need 32 bags, but lo and behold, we did. Our holes were really big, which I don't really think that we needed holes that big, but whatever, it's done. Ooh, I also forgot to add that we bought a 5 pound bag of screws. They were a 1 1/4 inches. And the landscape fabric, that was $3.75 per roll. And I just got that from our local dollar store, Dollarama. I used 5 of those for the 7 panels. So that was after taxes about 22, 21, $22. We did achieve privacy on one side of our yard, and we definitely regret not doing this sooner. We also would love to do this all over again on the other side of our yard, but we're probably moving in 2026, so that doesn't really make sense. Anyhow, thanks so much for hanging out with us. I'm Riky, and this is Rikys Roots, and I'll see you in the next one.